Is this gonna be like... Yeah, I can already tell it's gonna be like that other trailer, you know, Breath of the Wild's best trailer. I'll shut up so you can hear the music. There's a choo-choo and a construct. I'm gonna duck myself down. There he is! He just face plants a rock. You're not gonna hear this music in the game, by the way, most likely. Okay, Hetano Village. There's camps now. There's a weird circular thing there, whatever that was. Massive cloud. Oh, is that... Oh. Yeah, I think that's a massive spoiler right there. If you know who that is, I'm pretty sure that's who I think it was. Whoa. I think that means underwater confirmed, kind of. What the heck is that? Is this a... ooh, temple?
Zelda.
Oh.
We rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries.
Who's speaking?
Our last line of defense will be Link.
Link.
Oh, this music. Whoa. Yeah, you can deflect them back at them. Whoa, is that a rocket? Okay. What was that? Holy shit.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
That Sky Battle's confirmed then.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Ooh! You actually got to see his face.
Let's go!
Holy mo... Ooh, is that Riju?
But you are not alone. Link,
Sidon? Wait, were you just fighting with Sidon?
you are our final hope.
Holy... Okay, I think that was the... Whoa, look at that. Is that meant to be Ganon there on the right? Okay, that was a good trailer.
Link, you must find me.
Where is she, though? Holy mo, there was so much in that. I don't know if I want to re-watch it, though. Is that it? Is it just the end? Okay, that's it. Let's just pause that for a second. Holy... Right, so... Things I noticed right off the bat without going through it. So... Link was... space hopping. He was literally like jumping, but you know those floating platforms? He was literally doing like a space hop. And he jumped into some... I don't know if it was floating water. Because, you know, there's like time manipulation. I don't know if it was like frozen in time water blobs that he jumped into, or if it was like choo-choo jelly. I think it was like a frozen water blob though, which leads me to believe that if he can go into... Then again, wouldn't they have shown it in the trailer? I'm still wondering if there's going to be underwater in it, because if that was water that he jumped into, and he can stay inside of it, that leads me to believe that maybe there's going to be some kind of underwater traversal in this game. Let's have a look. Yeah, and Let's have a look. Where is it? Okay. Let's just quickly skim through it, right? So, let me move my water out of the way. This is the first time I will have ever done like an analysis like this. So there's one of those construct thingies, whatever they're called. I think it was called a ranger. So he's chopping down a tree on this sky island. Okay. Link skydiving. We get a better look at this, like, temple thing as well. Oh, I'm, like, shocked right now. It's because I set my hotkeys to my left and right arrows. Okay, let's just tell you what we'll do. We'll pop it in slow motion, shall we? Actually, I don't. Playback speed. Okay. Half speed. Let's mute it as well. Actually, that's too quick. Too quick for me. Not quality. Playback speed. Okay, 0.20. Okay. Yeah, some of the designs and colours are very reminiscent of Twilight as well. Okay, so there's another one of those hieroglyphic things on the ground. And there's a pool of malice there as well on the floor. You can't see my pointer, can you? No, you can't. But yeah, there's a pool of malice there as well. We've already seen those before, though. We don't know what they are yet, though. Okay, there's another one. There's the towers. So the towers have lights on them at the bottom, but I believe that's just so you can see them from, you know, if you're skydiving at night, it's to make them visible. And they do have platforms where you can dive off of them as well. Okay, so this is just a basic shot. There's nothing really of interest here. Hang on, though. So there's that circular thing there. You know, see, if you look at the tower, to the left of the tower, there's like a weird circular structure. I'm not sure what that could be. Maybe you could, like, fly through it? And it speeds you up or something, like reminiscent of the stones which had the speed boost in Skyward Sword. So this is Eterno Village. There's these weird umbrella-looking things here with, like, a mushroom-esque design on them. They look like mushrooms. And yeah, isn't that person wearing a mushroom hat? Not the one on the left of Link, the one with the broom. Aren't they wearing like a mushroom on their head? Right there? It looks like they are. So this is I can't remember what shop this used to be. Wasn't this shop on the left there? Wasn't that the clothing shop? And then the one on the right is the one with the potions? Yeah. Why are they wearing mushrooms on their head? Okay. So this is where Castletown should be. And they've made camp outside, so I'm gonna guess and say that you could probably... Oh, don't knock over the vase or the vase. I'm gonna take a guess and say that you could probably rebuild then in this game. You could probably like rebuild certain parts of the world. That's what I'm getting here. Because if you look in the background there to the right, there's those platforms, and I think they have like planks of wood laid out on them. You could probably use those for like reconstruction or something. Maybe. There was so much in this trailer. Hopefully now, though, people will stop complaining. Okay, so this is that thing I was looking at. It looks like it's something from a sky island that's like fell down. So this is where Kakariko Village is, right? Judging by these hills here. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Wait, no. Is it? I think yeah, it is. This is Kakariko Village. So there's loads of like fallen pieces of stone here. I wonder if people will literally die by getting crushed by rocks in this game. Yeah, I can't notice any other differences in Kakariko Village so far. You can still see Impa's house there, right next to the stone with the green glowy thing on it. Also, I feel like those glowy stones are probably a replacement for shrines, maybe? I don't know, because if you look at the way that the the green glow is spiraling around it, it's spiraling down, which leads me to believe that if you fell into it, you would shrink. And if you remember back to Breath of the Wild, there was actually concept art where Link could go small, like turn tiny, and there was actually diminish in it. Maybe they're gonna amplify. Oh wait, these, you know, the guys in Hateno Village, they've got mushrooms on their heads, right? Do you remember? Have you played Minish Cap before? You know when you turn small, you kind of like fall, you shrink, right? And then you bounce off of the mushrooms. Ah. Do you guys think because if you remember as well, Minish Cap has a lot of like the Wind Temple in that game, isn't it's like in the sky, right? Above the clouds, and you're literally like on clouds. I'm just theorizing here, but I think the Minish are probably going to be in this game. Or if they're not the Minish, they've basically taken the idea of the Minish and maybe turned them into something else. So this is in the Faron region, judging by the zonized stone structures. Yeah, you know what though? You know what I think it is? You know those stone things with the glowy circles around it? I think you can turn small. I think you can shrink maybe if you go near it or activate it or whatever you do, you interact with it and you can turn tiny. I'm just going to take a guess and say that's what that may be. And obviously there's a massive thing in the sky though, which is clouded by cloud. Okay, so this is Gerudo Desert, right? Isn't this near where... Oh, what's the place called from Twilight Princess? Where they sealed Ganondorf away? I can't remember what it was called. But that... The name of that place in Twilight Princess is actually in Breath of the Wild, in the middle of Gerudo Desert. I'm going to take a guess and say that's where this is. It looks like it is. Because something rises from the sand here. Maybe this is a dungeon? Is this... Yeah, this is probably the confirmation of a temple. It looks like it anyway. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, and you got more falling rocks, obviously, so that's how you can get up to the sky with those. What I'm hoping, though, is that you can't head for the first boss, the last boss straight away in this game. Right, so here's a spoilery thing here. This is very spoilery. Look at this. And tell me that doesn't look like Demise to you. Look at his... Is that his arm on the left there? You see his arm there? It's got like cracked red bits in it. It could just be... Actually, no, it's a cloak, is it? Okay, it could just be... It probably is just Ganondorf, but it's very reminiscent of Demise with the way his hair looks. Like, let's try and... Yeah... Okay, I'm not going to spend too long looking at that. Let's just go back just a tiny tad. Okay, you can't really see. Yeah, and it gives us a shot of Ganondorf as well with his face recovered. So rehydrated Ganondorf is a thing. They confirmed it. I don't know if he had long hair or short hair though. Also, he fails to catch her there. Dead. Also, they've edited that shot as well from the last trailer. Oh, so there's things in the ground here. So this, obviously, I don't know what the geological term for these are, sand pits or whatever. But surely that could only mean that you can go underground here? If you go into one of those, surely that's what that means. So I think, yeah. This is either underground or it's in the volcano in Death Mountain, because there's lava pouring from here. But the stalactites on the ceiling, which is obviously hinting towards underground. What the heck is that? I am so glad though with the direction they're going in this. It seems like they've literally took everyone's problems from Breath of the Wild and fixed them here. So this is like a ghost ship, right? It's flying on its own. It's just flying through cloud. Now, this is the bit I was talking about earlier. Is that water or is that choo-choo jelly? It looks more like jelly to me than water. What do you think? It looks like jelly. And there's a green thing in there which is Zonai related. Oh, I didn't see this bit before. Holy crap. That's gonna be interesting to do. Oh, whoa, oh, so look at his outfit. He's got like a skydiving outfit on here. Okay, this is probably part of like a Sky Island puzzle. Looks like it's a slot machine as well. If you look there, the ball's inside of it, and then one rolls out. I wonder what that is. This looks like one of the mazes to me. I think it is. Yeah, this is one of the labyrinths from Breath of the Wild. But I think they're in the sky now. Also, people are actually fighting here. If you look there towards the right, there's a group of like people who look like farmers. And there's a guy on the horse there on the left. So I'm going to take a guess and say there's going to be like big group fights in this game across the world. Also, yeah, see, look. There's a lot more people fighting here. Hopefully they're a lot better at fighting than they were in Breath of the Wild, though. They were kind of useless in that game. And then this is an elevator. I'm assuming this is taking him up... Oh. I'm assuming this is taking him up to... Yeah. If you look here, he's got a wire attached to him. So he's got this, like, coil attached to him. And that coil showed up in the last trailer. And I think Link was at the top of one of those tall towers. You know, what's replaced the Sheikah towers. So it looks like he can go down through the tower, and maybe that takes him underground, and then to get back up, he uses this coil, and the Sheikah arms will pull him back up using it. So this is obviously Zonai, right? It looks like it. It looks like a lizard, which would make sense, actually, because the Zonai stone sculptures in Breath of the Wild were very dragon-esque. It depicted a dragon, a boar, and was the other one an owl? I think it was an owl. I can't really remember too much, but this looks like it could be like a dragon person, almost. Also, his ears look like the ears we saw from the wall sculpture from that one trailer, where they revealed the title of the game. This is just a basic shot. Oh, hang on. There's a tree up there. Is that the tree from Satori Mountain? It looks like it's a blossom tree. That's what it looks like to me. So this bit here, this is like a massive golem kind of thing, but it's Zonai related because it's got energy flowing through it. Right, now Link's in like some kind of... Oh, he's in here, okay. Why would he be heading into there so Maybe this is like towards the beginning of the game, before the castle gets wrecked. Unless there's like time travel in it. And then obviously you have Zelda here, which you know what? I'm not going to say too much because I don't really want to spoil stuff. I don't want to say stuff which people may not have thought of. I don't really want to spoil anything for anyone. So I'm not going to say what I was about to say there. But yeah, there's cogwheels here, which reminds me of something. And then obviously the Master Sword here, which seems fine. And it's not broken at all, so... I wonder when this would happen, because if you've seen the other trailers, the Lost Woods isn't there in the place that it should be. So I wonder when this would take place. I wonder if this takes place like very early on, and Link did put the Master Sword back after Breath of the Wild, because after Breath of the Wild finished, he never put the Master Sword back. It's still on his back after the credits. And so we see he's grabbing it here. So we obviously put it back then, which leads me to believe some time has passed since the previous game. Now wait a minute. Wait a second, hang on. Oh. The colour of the hair. And that's all I'm going to say, actually. I'm not going to say much more on that. If you look in the background, I'm kind of in the way here. Where am I? I'm kind of in the way, but if you look behind him, I assume that's his hair, right? And if you look at the colour of his hair, it's kind of like a whitey blonde, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Also, there was a voice in the trailer as well, and I'm not sure who the voice was. Because it was a brand new voice actor, which I don't think we heard in the first game. And then there's the shot of Link on the flying bird, stone bird thing, which was in the title reveal trailer. Okay, so he's attached the shield to his sword. Has he? Yeah, he has. He's attached his shield. Oh! Ah, so I think that's probably their way of stopping... Wait, but he's using it completely differently, though. He's like literally holding it, he's like still deflecting with it, but he's holding it like a sword, though. That's very interesting. And there's this here, so this is probably like a... I'm not going to say this is a temple, because it's probably not. It's probably way too small to be a temple. It's probably just like a big puzzle in the sky. Also, is that water inside? No, it's not. Never mind. That looks like a Goron to me. I'm not gonna... No, actually, it didn't look like a Goron, but it looked like it was copying a Goron, because you had the Goron children in the background there. Maybe that's like some kind of like trial. Also, how is Link fly? He's probably using his Ascend ability, right? And that's... Isn't that, Thingy's son? What's his name? I can't remember the Rito's name. You know the white Rito? The one that took over from Rivali? I believe that's his son there. I can't remember what his son's name was, though. Link's transporting people here with a cart attached to his horse. Yeah, I'm just going to say this now. This is definitely going to be Game of the Year this year. I don't think there's any contest, to be honest. I think everyone that said, "Oh, this game's just DLC," is probably really regretting saying that now after this trailer. And there's obviously, you can stop the time flow of objects and send them back towards them. So that's what he's doing here. I also do like that the black and white filter is actually a thing that appears in the game. I'm kind of curious, though, as to how it's going to run. Maybe that helps with running, and maybe that helps with the frames, though, because it takes away the colour. I don't know, maybe... No, I don't really have an idea. He bounced up from that trampoline thing. Oh, did he? I didn't see that. Right, let's just go back a second. Is there a trampoline? Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a trampoline. Oh, a trampoline then. And there's that boat again in the background. So I'm assuming this is probably in that like massive cloud in the sky. But yes, once I've done analysing this, which is almost over, I'll hop back to Resident Evil. We can skip... Okay, let's just watch that play out. But yes. I think everyone's excitement after watching this is probably shot right up there. This he's literally like a rocket though. And I think he's attached his shield to it. Imagine if it blows up though. Also, is that a new... Okay, so this is the thing I was talking about the space hopping kind of thing. Like, look at that jump. We've never really seen him do that ever before. That's a completely new animation as well. That's kind of cool. Like, I hope they make puzzles out of that. Okay, so this is obviously underground again, probably in that same area we saw before, but this is a different kind of construct now, and he's got a bow and arrow? A fire arrow? Link can literally build his own stone talus. What the hell? And it's on wheels as well. It's not as... It's a bit more rectangular, but... Also, what kind of arrow is that? He's attached a gem to his arrow. And then this thing here shoots lasers. That'll make dealing with camps a lot easier though, but I imagine he can get hit by those himself. And then, what the heck is that? I'm assuming that's a boss then. Still don't know what that is. Maybe that's just a boss animation, but it's being defeated, maybe? Oh yeah, by the way, I'm probably never going to watch this trailer ever again after this, because I don't want to notice too much about it. Is this paused right now? Okay. There's the confirmation of Lionel's returning as well. They have... Holy crap, look at that one's horns there on the left. Let me just hide chat for a second. Do you see his horn there? Look at how massive that horn is. Jesus. And this is obviously... They've changed this again as well. Because if this is the same shot from that other trailer, they've changed it again. Yeah, it looks like they've changed it again, because the background was more red last time we saw that, but now it's more blue. And he is muscular AF. Yeah, does he have short hair or long hair? His hair is short, actually. Oh. Yeah, so he does have short hair. Also, I really love his design. I'm glad they didn't change his face too much. Also, I'm gonna... Let's just have a look. I think that's basically the end of the trailer. I'm hoping they've added, like, more... I'm guessing that's a cutscene. You know, one thing I'm hoping, though, is everything they've showed us here isn't everything in the game. Like, I hope that you've still kept a lot secret. And there's Riju. So she's back. We haven't seen the other champions, though, yet. Can you actually have a squad? This guy's got a bucket on his head. What the hell? And there's Hylians, a Goron, and a Gerudo. I don't think there was any... There's Sidon, actually. Oh, if you can have companions like that, though. This looks like a temple as well, by the way. Oh, all the side-on simps are gonna go crazy for this. There's another cutscene. Reju, side-on. I wonder where the other champions are then. Because there was the other Rito's son. What is that sword? Hang on. That looks like a piece of dragon. Like, you know how you could shoot pieces off the dragon, like scales and stuff? It kinda looks like that, slightly. And then there's obviously that monster we saw on the bridge. In the previous trailer. Okay, that's about it.